Alright, we're just out here getting our morning steps in. It's a beautiful day. Sun's shining, it's nice and warm. So, I wanted to jump on today because I was just having some thoughts about why training and trading go hand in hand as two disciplines that when you combine them make you dangerous and really equip you with what you need to create success across the board in all of the areas of your life that really matter. Now, when it comes to training, we need to have a skill that builds our physique. So for me, if you've been following me on Instagram for any length of time, you'll see that I am a big calisthenics enthusiast. I also spend a lot of time in the gym lifting weights, building my physique, and I'm always looking to get as strong as possible and build muscle and get as lean as possible. So the way I achieve this is by lifting weights twice a week and doing calisthenics in between, getting strong with my body weight. And over the last 6 years, I've taken my health and my fitness very seriously. I maintain a low body fat and I just like to look good. My whole goal around fitness is to look like a movie star. I've no intentions of being bulky and looking like Arnold Schwarzenegger back in his day. I want to be lean, low body fat, and I want to be able to train with as minimal effort as possible, and still be able to enjoy my lifestyle. Whilst being able to do that, the discipline that I've built through my health and my fitness has been able to radiate in other areas of my life when it comes to building business online, trading the financial markets, and having the right mindset and the right attitude. Because I really believe that health and fitness and building your physique is the foundation for you to be able to build success in other areas of your life. And I've been in the online world now for the last 6 years nearly. Showing people how to make money online, trading and investing the financial markets, learning the skill of trading, being equipped with the financial literacy skills. And just recently, I had this epiphany and this realization moment of where I see my brand and how I want to serve the world. And training and trading for me are two things that I'm very passionate about, two things that have changed the course of my life, not just for myself, but for the people that I've worked with over the last 6 years. And the people that I've seen create massive success, time freedom, money freedom, location freedom, most of those individuals have been people that have taken their health and their fitness very seriously. As a matter of fact, I would say most of them are people that have taken their health and their fitness very seriously. So I believe as a man, you really need 2 skill sets to be truly fulfilled. I would say 3 actually, and I'm going to talk about these 3 skill sets, right? So your first skill set is a discipline that builds your body, that gets you in shape. So it could be going to the gym lifting weights, it could be doing calisthenics, what I do, it could be yoga, it could be Muay Thai, it could be climbing, running, swimming. You want to be pushing limits in a particular area of fitness for you to get strong and build your physique and get fit. So whatever that may be for you, find that, right? And you want to be pushing yourself to get as strong as possible and unlock PRs and different skill sets. For me, I love to move my body every single day. I love to do handstands. I love to do planches, human flags. I love playing around on the bars, doing muscle ups and different things, levers. And I'm always pushing myself to get stronger and unlock new skills, you know. So that's what I love. But you've got to find what that is for you, you know. The next skill set is a skill set that can pay you without you having to rely on one source of income. So if you're working a 9-to-5 job right now, and you may be, that may be your only source of income. And you may enjoy what you do, and I hope you do. You want to be using the time that you have to be building on a skill set, building other streams of income so that you're not reliant on that job alone, right? So for me, for the last 5 years, as I said, I show people how to make money online through trading and investing in the financial markets, and also showing people how to build a network, becoming an affiliate as well, being able to build a network, being able to build residual income. So I always encourage people I work with and people I meet to take the time to learn a skill set that can build your future and your financial freedom. So, if, say, worst case scenario, one day, you lost your job, or for whatever reason, COVID happens again and we all get shut down, or, and you end up not having an income, you're prepared. You have a skill set, you have other streams of income that can pay you so that you're not reliant on that 9-to-5. All right. So very, very important. All right. The next skill set is your ability to communicate, your ability to network, your ability to put yourself out there into the world and build meaningful relationships, whether that's for your social life, your business, your dating life. If you're single, you have to be able to go out into the world and interact and meet people, because if you don't, you're missing out on opportunities. Like, networking for me has changed my life. By me starting conversations with people in person, online, I've been able to attract some phenomenal people into my life and be able to, make friends and do business and find clients and business partners because of my ability to, just start a conversation with somebody. It's so powerful. Networking is very underrated. We all know we should do it, but we don't do enough of it. That's the truth. So your ability to put yourself out there into the world, if you have social media, building a personal brand. Like, you may not be an influencer or, a big figure in your space, but you can still use social media as a way for you to build your personal brand and connect with the world. So, like, if you meet someone, in person or online, I can look at your profile and see what you're all about, and you're now on their radar, and they now see your content, they now see what you do, what you're passionate about. It's not to say you have to be posting all the time and, perhaps doing what I do, but you can have somewhat of a presence so that people can, really see what you're about, so that, if for any reason they may require something from you of what you do, or perhaps you can help them, or perhaps, you may be able to help each other some way. You've got that presence and you've got that connection online. I can't tell you how many people that, I've met. I may have met them at one time, and because of my social presence online, they see my content, they get inspired by what I do, and they reach out to me and they ask me about something, whether that's with my health and my fitness, or what I do in business, introducing people to different ways of making money, because that's what I do personally. So powerful, so powerful. And it also builds trust with the people that follow you too. Like if you're putting yourself out there, you're showcasing your lifestyle day to day, you're doing content around your passion. For me, I'm always on Instagram or on Facebook, or not so much TikTok, now YouTube, just sharing what I love, you know, what I'm passionate about, what adds value to me, and giving that back to the world, right? I do believe that's what we're here for. We're here to serve. We're here to share what's working for us. If you're keeping it to yourself, you're being quite selfish. Just kidding. But no, really, like we should be taking the time to share what we're doing to inspire and educate others. What's working for you, you should be helping others with. So, yeah, as I've really refined my vision and my brand, my mission is to help men get into the best shape of their life, physically, mentally, spiritually, financially, to build an incredible physique, to look like a movie star, to get as strong as possible, and to build a life of freedom and choices. So for me, my brand is across the board. Across the board is body, bank and bonds. Building your body, building your bank account, and building your bonds and your connections to the world. And it starts with your training and your discipline, getting dialed in with your health and your fitness, getting as strong as possible. If it's, you know, going to the gym, lifting weights for you, if it's doing calisthenics, if you're into stuff like high rocks, I know that's quite a big thing now. You really got to get serious with that and really get dialed in, get as strong as possible, because when you build discipline in the area of fitness, it will radiate across the board in other areas, and especially when it comes to learning a skill such as trading and investing. I've been in the trading space, like I said, for the last nearly 5 years now, and I've watched people's lives transform for it, you know, myself included. You know, I've been able to be my own boss for the last 5 years, having had to work a 9-to-5 job, and I would not change that for the world. Like, you could not give me a salary, even if it was more than what I was earning right now, because I value my time too much. I value my freedom. I value being able to get up at 10:30, 11 o'clock, come out for a walk, and you know, being able to enjoy my lifestyle and design my life how I want it to be. You know, there's a lot of people right now that are working jobs. They're at work, they don't want to be there, they're not getting paid what they're worth, and they're frustrated with that, and they want change. And that's where I was around about 7 years ago. Perhaps a bit longer now, maybe like 8 years ago now, when I was the last time I was actually working in corporate, working a sales job. And I remember how fucking miserable I was, because I didn't feel free. I felt like somebody else owned my time and owned a part of my life and dictated the quality of my life. I didn't like that. So that's why I decided to become an entrepreneur, start an online business, learn different skill sets. And it wasn't easy, but I did it all on the side of me working a job. I utilised the time that I had effectively to learn these skill sets, to get dialed in, to get disciplined, to sacrifice things of a lower nature to receive things of a higher nature, and it paid off. You know, today I have a global business. I have people that I work with all around the world. I have skill sets that can pay me from anywhere in the world, multiple sources of income, financial literacy, knowing where to put my money so my money can grow and it can multiply. All because I made a decision and I decided to listen to people that were where I wanted to be in life, that had the results that I wanted. And I'm so grateful that I decided to take that path, because if I didn't, I wouldn't be having this conversation with you right now. So I'm creating a movement to empower men to get into the best shape of their life, build an aesthetic movie star physique, to train with me, get strong with me, and build a fortune by learning skills, making money online, investing, trading the financial markets, and if you choose to, building a personal brand, building a network, setting up multiple sources of income, being a role model to others. Because that's really why we're here. We're here to serve. We're here to make the world a better place. And you do got to help yourself first before you can help others. I do believe that. So it starts with you. But on the journey of you becoming the best version of you, you will pull others up with you. Because people will see the change in you. They'll see how your life's transforming and how you're growing. And the right people will want to follow you. They'll be like, hey man, like, I see that you're doing this and that. I see that you've changed your habits and you're traveling and you're doing some really incredible things. Like, can you help me? It's such a beautiful thing to be able to have something in your hands that you know you can share with somebody else to make a difference in their lives. It really is. I've literally built some incredible relationships over the last 6 years, nearly 6 years on this journey, 5.5, nearly 6 years on this journey. And by me making this decision to change my life, I've also been able to help others change their lives. I've made some incredible friends over these years and built meaningful relationships, and just knowing that I've made a difference in people's lives is the reason why I get up every single day and continue to do what I do and share my message with the world. So if you are somebody that is wanting to transform your life across the board, build an incredible physique, get strong, and learn a skill that can set you up financially for your future, then I want to talk to you. I'm starting a movement called Train and Trade. Train and trade with me today. Let's get into the best shape of our life. Let's get strong. Let's get in movie star shape. And let's start building skills and income streams that can really give us the freedom that we know we deserve. Because I tell you what, when you build something for yourself and you become competent, you'll never have to rely on anybody again. And that's why, I encourage so many people to learn the skill of trading, learning how to identify opportunities in the financial markets, being able to have the skill and the financial literacy to extract profits from the markets. Once you have this skill set, I'm telling you, you can do limitless feats and wonders with it. The reason why I believe we should be trading today is because it's so accessible to us. Like, if you've got a smartphone and you can download a couple of apps on your phone, you can literally push a few buttons on your phone and be printing money with the right tools in your hands, of course, and the right knowledge and the right education. Like, times have changed. Like, you don't need to be a financial wizard and a technical guru for you to be able to make money in the financial markets today, especially with what we've got in place right now. We just partnered up with a platform which gives you full access to world-class education from professional traders. Not only that, you get access to AI tools and market scanners and different journaling tools to help you track your progress and help you develop as a trader. and also live trading sessions, so you can get on these calls and you can actually learn from these professionals and see in real time what these guys are looking at in the markets. So powerful. You're able to leverage the expertise of professional traders and AI, right? So you don't have to be trying to figure everything out by yourself. So powerful. So if you're somebody that wants to get in shape, make money in the financial markets, build a personal brand, build a network if you choose to, then reach out to me, because I'm looking to work with guys that are serious, that really want to, you know, grow and transform across the board. I'm not looking to work with everybody. If you're serious and you're wanting to level up and transform your life in 2026, then let's talk. Because look, guys, it's like the middle of April now. The year is flying, right? The year is flying. Like, what have you done so far in 2026 that's been different from what you did in 2025? Because a lot of people probably started their year with good intentions. They started their year with good intentions, right? Oh yeah, this is going to be my year. I'm going to get in shape. I'm going to get jacked for the summer. I'm going to start making more money. What have you actually done so far this year? What changes have you made so far in your habits and your lifestyle? Because if you're still living the same life as you was in 2025, 2024, 2023, you still have the same results, you're still dealing with the same problems, something's wrong. And what you need is, you need accountability, you need mentorship, and you need that kick up the arse that I needed to keep you on track. That voice in your ear that doesn't talk you out of the life that you know you really want to build for yourself. That's exactly what I needed. Some of the mentors that I've been able to work with over the last 5 years has been astronomical. Like, it's really been able to speed up the process of me, you know, building the success that I have today. Because that's really what a mentor will do for you. A mentor is like a GPS. A mentor is going to get you to your destination a lot faster. So you don't have to, so it removes all the guessing work and the trials and tribulations that, you're inevitably going to endure on your journey. You're going to make mistakes, of course, but having a mentor there is like having a GPS. You're going to get to your destination a lot faster. So let's talk. I hope that this message brought you value. Drop me a message on Instagram with the words T&T, train and trade, and let's get on a call. Let's have a chat. Let's see where you're at in your journey, what your goals are, where you see yourself, and we can build a tailored structure for you, starting with your daily routine in the 3 areas of your life: your body, your bank account, your bonds, and your connections to the world. And we can literally tailor a plan to fit you and your day-to-day life. If you got value from this video and you've been enjoying any of the videos that I've been sharing over the last couple of months of me embarking on this journey as a YouTube content creator, then please drop a like or a comment if you feel you got value from it. And if you want to see more videos like this, then please drop me a follow. I'd massively appreciate it. It helps the channel grow. It helps me to be able to reach more people. So I'd really appreciate it, and I hope you guys have a fantastic day, fantastic rest of your week, and we'll speak soon.